To Verse Agreement, I'm Emma.
And I'm Lily.
And Laura's here.
Yes!
Laura's finally here. No more Laura later in the show. Laura is here right now.
Yeah, I was grounded, now I'm not, so that's good.
Yes, that's awesome. So, we're going to dive in since we're probably going to off track a lot. So, the quote of the day, which we forgot to do last week, which makes me sad, is there's always a reason to smile, always, who's Joey Richter. And if you don't know who that is, look up Star Kid and watch all their plays and be happy. Okay, so...
That's a good plan for life. Just look up all their plays and be happy.
Yeah.
That would be Star Kid, their life.
True.
I appreciate it. It is not my life.
Dick Kratz. That's Star Kid backwards.
Dick rats.
Yeah.
That's all.
Dick rats.
Okay. Anyway, we're
Okay,
off
back
topic.
already. Okay, so this week's news is we're doing a special Christmas episode where we want you to send in your poems that you did like in the fourth grade, like those stupid poetry packets.
Okay,
So
wait. Christmas special, because it's going to be extra special. Continue.
Okay. It's gonna be a TBT episode, so it's actually gonna come out on a Thursday instead of a Friday, to make sense. Oh, I don't. Oh, is she
Yeah,
gonna
I was gonna
sneeze?
leave a
Okay,
sneeze.
the sneeze is
Okay.
passed. The sneeze is
Okay,
passed.
so our Tumblr setup, that's First Agreement. That's it. That's the Tumblr name. That's all you gotta look up. Laura or Lily, whatever your name is, in charge of our Twitter.
One of the L's.
Yeah, if you look at First Agreement, you'll find it pretty fast on Twitter, and follow us on Twitter for updates.
Oh.
Wait, I don't follow you guys on Twitter.
You should do that.
You
'cause
do. I
you're-
follow you.
Yeah, we followed you.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Sorry. I just got so many Twitter followers.
I want to send out a quick apology to Crazy K095 because we kept referring to him as a her, and I'm really sorry, and I want to send out an apology to him, and I'm really sorry we were in such a rush to get the episode out that I didn't bother to look at your profile or ask you. Again, I'm really sorry. If there's anything we can do to make it up to you, send a note on DeviantArt or email me, and that's Lily's fault because Lily's the one that kept saying her.
What?
Wow,
You
Lily.
didn't specify. Oh, you were the one who said, okay, here's her poem, and I was like, oh, we're gonna roll with it.
Okay.
Okay.
That's my apology. We know this week's poem
We're
was
all
written by a
sorry.
girl, Olivia Bridson, and we will link to her Twitter. It's like Olive Writes or Olive.
Why are you asking me?
I don't know.
Seen it.
Sorry, I forgot the Twitter name. It'll be in the blog post. But here's her poem. Who wants to read it?
Lily can.
Lily can.
Okay, where are you?
It's the bold.
Siraj?
No,
No,
look up.
there.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, yay! I love this poem. I know I did pick it. I'm sorry. Okay, give me a second to get in my headspace. Talk.
Hi.
So,
Snaps for that.
how about them dolphins?
dolphins?
We've already had this conversation, Laura. We can't do it again.
We have-
That they should rule us and not we rule
Just
them.
oh yeah. Guys,
Okay.
focus.
I was trying to talk about sports with you.
Oh, okay.
Because I am a manly girl and I like sports.
Where I grew up, there was no football team.
Ha, losers.
Hey,
Anyway,
Okay.
I'll talk to the audience. How are those sports teams, like...
she's ready now.
Okay, sorry.
Wherefore love cannot be given will forever be a mystery. Do you think your life to dear the slightest of all honesty? I say you have perceived that love is to be an inhibition. How wrong for failing to prepend that such 'tis an invitation.
Snaps for that.
Snaps for that. It gives me tingles.
Perpend means like cautiously, I think.
You want to look it up?
No, because she sent me a message saying that.
Oh,
And
I'm sorry, I'm shedding.
oh, thanks. Okay.
it's that time of year.
And I really like this poem because it's kind of true because like you could love someone and they'll never know it and you could just feel like you love them and never tell them no matter how much you want to, and it'll be like a mystery. Like you could love this like dork or something and he's totally stupid and annoying, but
True.
for some reason you're attracted to him and you really like him.
I feel that, bro.
We all feel that
Yeah,
because we're
lame.
teenagers in high school, so
That's
obviously.
Pretty true, though. Like,
Most people don't. I like to think that most people don't try to
don't
feel
want-
for people at face value. I think that humanity itself is better than that, better than we give it credit for, And I think that a lot of people really love people for who they are, despite their, labels or whatever we put on them. So
Nice. Ah!
It's time for Laura's Corner.
Laura's okay, you were just pointing at me.
I was snapping
at
to pull your phone out.
Oh, I thought you were snapping
Sorry.
at the tape. I was so
Awesome
confused.
poem this week. I will leave a link in the description to her DeviantArt and to her Twitter. That's what that's called. Yeah, so awesome poem. Totally loved it. Totally feel for it. Makes me kind of sad, but whatever,
Okay, so...
Laura's just staring at me. Okay, Laura's Corner!
Okay.
Yay!
Woo! Okay, this...
Imaginary trombone.
Thank you. Anyway, this poem, I wrote it a while ago. It was for a challenge we had at our poetry club, where we had to go on, like, a random word generator and generate some words and then use them in the poem. And I don't know, it's kind of a poem I had in mind for a while. And then this was the perfect time. And no one here has heard it yet. I'm really excited. Like,
I'm
the other
excited.
2 poems, I think at least one of them had heard it before.
Oh, I heard it.
This one, has no one
You
heard
know
it.
I've heard the literally one.
We've all heard the literally
Well,
one.
I made her a sign with the literary.
Well, yeah, but you... Never mind.
Okay.
I
We're
wrote that poem in,
excited.
like, 7th grade. Okay. It's kind of long. Sorry. I'm nervous. I've never actually, like, done this in front of them before. Okay.
Do you want us to look away?
No.
Okay.
I'm fine. Okay. I'm sitting in my attic, digging through a box of the past, and I see the world in sepia tone, the taupe sky staring back at me from my position in the grass. I stand up, and I'm in a small field, a forgotten field. I wonder what it looks like now. It's probably a parking lot. I'm sitting in my attic, digging through my box of the past, and I see a barren wasteland of a battlefield. Nobody knows how many shots were fired here, but if you look close enough, you can see the ruined lives and all the people left behind. If you look close enough, you can see the misery. I wonder if the entire world will look like this when we leave. I'm sitting in my attic, digging through my box of the past, and I see the planet, constantly changing. I see the rise of societies and I see their fall. I am the sole witness to the madness that we call civilization. We all survive off constant noise because now it's too loud to hear the screams and the cries for help. We are so fast-paced we can't slow down for long enough to offer a hand to our neighbor. I'm sitting in my attic, digging through my box of the past, and I see the loopholes of our promises. I see backstabbing and greed from those who vowed only loyalty, because wherever power exists, so there will be people. We are capable of horror at the actions of the past, but we forget that we are also capable of the actions themselves. The past will repeat itself. We are in a constant war between progression and regression. I'm sitting in my attic, digging through my box of the past, and I see the glory of martyrdom, the starter of riots. We are all dying for a cause to die for. We forget those that died before them. Martyrs are not the only life lost in the fight. They are the breaking point, where we remove our blindfolds and yell, "This cannot go on." All throughout history, there are people that mark a turning point. It's only a shame that they aren't around to know it. None of us will be around to know it. None of us will live past the daybreak. The fight will continue on without us. The world will move on, and so will the people that inhabit it. I'm sitting in my attic. I'm digging through a box of the past, and I fall in.
That was awesome.
Thank you.
Laura's poem is always awesome.
Thanks. It was a bit long.
That's okay.
It was
good.
Slam poem range.
Yeah. I like your slam
Hold
poems.
on. I forgot what words they were, and I think I have a thing on my phone that has all the randomly generated words.
Okay. Well, you look that up. We'll do the shout out for this week. Is that okay?
Sure.
Okay, this week's shout out is to Siraj, and he has a talk show, or it's in progress right now, called The Late Show at 8. There's been many titles for the show, and let me just tell you, some of them sounded like prostitution things.
Like what?
No.
Oh, no.
It's like, I'll tell you after the show, because
alright.
So for Siraj's Genius Hour project, he's creating a talk show, and his goal is to make people laugh and smile. He actually invited us to be on the first episode of the show, so that's awesome.
I'm so excited.
And we'll definitely tell you guys when we're on the show, and we'll do a link in the description.
And you should really listen to, because Siraj is awesome.
Siraj is the best.
We will definitely be laughing, so hopefully you will be. You will be.
Okay.
Listen.
I can't find the thing, so that's okay.
I can't find it.
We're gonna let it go.
It bothers me that it says Laura's Connor instead of Corner.
I'm sorry,
Laura,
I did this at 1
because
o'clock.
Connor doesn't belong to you. He belongs to all of us.
Our collective friend.
So, updates. You can still submit your poems. That's still a thing. We're still here. We're still waiting for you guys.
Yay!
Support.
Submit your poems.
Please. I mean, not that we don't have a lot of poems already, but it's nice to have options. Because we have a lot of poems submitted by the same person. And that's great. It's just, we want to get out there to everybody.
Diversity, some variety up in here.
Get some political poems, because I want
No.
rant.
No, we're not doing this to be political. We're doing this
You can make a political podcast next year.
Exactly.
Next year.
This is a poetry podcast celebrating the art and creativity of young people.
And I mean, we get off topic enough as it is.
That's
we
true.
don't need another reason for Emma to yell in my ear.
Yes.
Okay.
So we're introducing 2 new segments this week. We're going to start with Famous Poet of the Week. And this week we chose...
Drum roll, please.
Ching, ching.
Okay.
That was the worst drum I've ever done.
This
I apologize.
Famous poet is Edgar Allan Poe.
Yes!
Who would have thought?
He's my favorite.
Edgar Allan Poe's awesome.
I have to say, I prefer Emily Dickinson.
Yeah, well,
But-
she's so complex and
Well,
interesting.
we could do her another week.
Okay,
Yeah.
I've done several biographies on her for school projects.
I just wanted to mention,
I know a lot
one
about
time I was talking about Edgar Allan Poe to my mom, and she thought he lived in England. He lives in Baltimore. Or he lived in Baltimore. That's why
Whoa,
this
he
is Baltimore.
lives in Baltimore?
I mean, he's
Still-
buried there, so.
Still going.
Wow, he's been
That's
hiding.
why it's the Baltimore Ravens. Because it's Raven poem.
Oh, that is amazing!
You
High
guys
five!
didn't know that?
No!
You know what? Me and Laura never miss a high five, even though neither of us look at each other's elbows.
Amazing. We're so great. Okay.
Yeah, this friendship.
Whoa, I
Oh
didn't
my
think
God.
about that.
That's so cool. But yeah, Edgar Allan Poe is my favorite poet, and he's written my favorite poem, Annabelle Lee. Please, please, please read it. Please.
We don't have time
please.
to read all his
Not
awesome
now.
I
Well,
like.
yeah, the Raven's like
And that's Emma's
like
favorite.
6 pages
Actually,
long.
I really like the Tale Heart.
The Telltale Heart.
Yes, I like that one.
Nice.
I like the Raven too.
I've heard both.
The
From
Raven's
school, but
okay.
Annabelle Lee I read, and it was like, oh.
What? The Raven's okay?
No, I just meant you were like
he got
you were
a
like
team, a football team named
no, I
after
mean like
this
like you were like I like the Raven too, and I was just like, oh yeah, it's just what an amateur poem. I don't know, I was just kind of poking fun at it. I like the Raven.
I like it too, but
It's
at the same
good.
time, it's not my favorite of his.
Okay, so, super nervous now.
Okay, Emma's gonna read a poem, and
Yeah,
you bet.
I want to.
We're starting
you
a
bet-
new thing.
I was gonna
Emma and I are starting a new thing. You always explain everything.
Yeah.
Where we are going to read our poems. Emma and I, each week, one of us is going to read one of our poems. Since we always hear from Laura and her beautiful poems, we thought that
Yay.
maybe you would like to hear some of ours to kind of get.
And I don't have that
our writing
many,
poems.
so eventually it will just go to our favorite poems written by other people.
And you know, Laura and I are in poetry club, so there's always going to be poems.
Surprisingly, the creator of this podcast is not in poetry club.
Well, you have
Yeah.
your Percy Jackson club.
Yeah, but
same
that's
day.
every other Thursday.
Really?
Yeah, we only meet every other Thursday.
Huh?
But you know, at the same time, I'm not sure if you would like poetry club.
Yeah,
Probably not.
I don't know
like
if it's
to
the kind
just-
of vibe that you would
Yeah,
enjoy.
I don't think so.
Okay,
All right,
so poem. Alright, don't take my trash from me.
stop it.
So I wrote this poem when I was really sad. Like, there was this 2-month period of my life where I didn't have very many friends. Because me and Lily got in this fight and stuff, and I got mad at Laura for no reason. So I kind of wrote this poem because I was sad, and I kind of felt like I didn't have any friends left. And, yeah. The stars shine brightest in the dark, they say. As you sit in the darkness, metaphorically and literally, falling in the trance of those voices in your head. Most people just stare at the stars with envy and tears in their eyes. Now I'm sitting in the darkness. Those stars are my friends, in their happy little bubbles telling me to keep going. But after all that, in my honest opinion, it's the what-ifs that the stars propose that hurt the most. No, don't hug me! I don't like hugs. I'm being hugged.
You can't see it, but we are both hugging her.
And we love her so much.
True.
Deal with the girly loveness.
All right,
All right,
we're
let
done
go.
torturing you.
Yeah.
Can we get a snack after this?
Yeah.
Food.
Okay, good.
Do you like pumpkin pie?
No.
Oh.
What did that pumpkin do to you?
Do you
It
wanna-
killed my family. Okay, sorry, we need to talk about this poem.
Oh.
That was so good!
Where's my favorite line? Hold on.
Yeah, what's my favorite line? Hold on. My favorite line is, "As you sit in the darkness, metaphorically and literally." I don't know, I just like that, because it's kind of like...
My favorite is, "It's not the what ifs that
No,
the stars... It's the what ifs that the stars propose that hurt the most." I love that.
Wait, hold on. I don't think that was
My handwriting's really sucky, so it's gonna take them a second.
It's hard.
This is like the first poem I wrote this year. So I only have like 6 poems that I've actually like sat
Your
down.
handwriting starts off really nice and it gets
that's because it was. That's how I do that. Like I'm focused and I'm thinking, and then suddenly it goes like, "Oh, brain, write all this down. I have too many thoughts, and my handwriting's too slow, so it just gets sloppy."
My favorite line is, "Falling in the trance of those voices in your head."
Yeah, because those voices.
Also, it has really good. Okay, so I'm gonna be technical poetry dork here. It has really good rhythm. You know, it's like it's got like the like kind of feel. You know, it's like falling in the trance of the voices in your head, and I've got like it's like
That's one of my favorite things about poetry, the kind of heartbeat.
Yeah,
thing.
and
Like,
I just think that one has like it's a really pronounced kind of rhythm to it. So good job with your poetry on its
Snaps
feels
for that.
and on its technicality. So snaps for that.
Snappity snap snap.
Snap, snap.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing. Let's
Yeah.
give Emma a snap for
A
sharing.
round of applause.
No, we snap, Laura. We snap. Penance. We're going to have to
A round
do
of
penance later.
round of snaps.
We both went in a circle.
They're snapping in circles.
We're dorks. High five.
Yeah. Oh my god, it's amazing. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I think that's all we have for this week. Unless there's something you guys want to add.
I would like to say that platypi are the best animals ever, and alright, that's all.
Sorry, I made a reference in my head and then I stopped saying it.
Hey!
Not everyone watches YouTubers like I do. I watch YouTubers religiously.
Alright,
Especially
um,
certain ones.
is there anything else I want to say?
I'll probably have something to say after you're done. You inspire me.
Oh,
Go.
my, I'm skipping school on Monday, so you won't see me. I'm not actually skipping
Oh,
school. I
talk
have a
about your
thing.
show. See if people will come.
It's for a high school, like, they can't come.
Oh.
Basically, I'm in this bullying performance in Michigan, in a high school in Michigan City. And I don't know if anyone listens from Michigan City, and I doubt it,
I
but,
don't
like,
know.
if you do, bro, I'm coming. I'm coming for you. Anyway,
Not
Lily
in a
has,
creepy Grim Reaper way.
Lily has
Oh,
something
is
to
she?
share.
I just want to say that, as shown by today, we all really believe in expression of your beliefs and your creativity, and I just want to say for all of you who feel like maybe you don't have the talent that you think you would need to accomplish something, like if you want to write a poem and you just don't think you have the writing prowess to do it, I want to tell you that you can, and I would love for you to send a poem in, because it would mean the world to me, it would mean the world to all of us to really see you sharing your personal thoughts and your personal creation with us. And I want to thank everyone who's ever written a poem, even if you haven't sent it in, because you are the reason that our world is worth living in. So, thank you.
That was really deep,
That's
and
so
like,
beautiful.
my share thing
Like,
was like,
tears-
platypi are cool. Are you
Tears
kidding
to
me?
my eyes.
Well,
Well, that is all for this week.
You've wasted 10 more minutes
Yeah.
listening to this, so.
Actually, this has only been going on for 18 minutes. If we hit 20 minutes, we're gonna really need to stop. We need to stop. Okay.
You've
all right.
wasted 18 minutes. Ooh.
Specific. Well, probably more, because we keep talking.
okay, we're stopping.
Okay.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you so much, snaps for you, and
Snaps
snaps,
for
that.
that.
Snaps
And
for
we're
you
sending
you.
invisible hearts to you.
Invisible hearts.
Sending hug vibes.
Bye, we love you.
Bye.